What's up, everybody? It's Darkstrider, the YouTube Assassin, and again, I'm playing me some AC3. Want to get through this, want to get through, to the whole Connor thing, because that's when it gets really interesting. All this stuff is kind of crazy, and just, I don't know. Ooh, I got eavesdrop missions up top. I think. Hey, what's up? What are you up to? Oh my god, switching from freaking
If I may,
Odyssey to this again is kind of crazy.
Braddock. You two clearly have a history.
Edward was one of us upon a time. I considered him
Green
a close
Dan,
friend.
what's going on?
He was brave and bold in ways few men are.
Nicole.
But everything changed.
Flatmate assassin. Nice.
We had lost the fortress to the French, and were in the midst of egress. There was a skiff hidden at the port with which we planned to make our escape.
What's happening here, stupid?
A young man and his family came upon us, begging for safe passage. I consented, but Edward refused. The young man called him Craven then. So Edward killed him and all the rest. Even the children. To this day, I don't know why.
It's actually pretty good. I enjoy it.
Struck out? Or had I simply never seen it before? Either way, things were never the same after that. We campaigned together a few more times, but each outing was more disturbing.
This is the remastered AC. What's happening, Alexandros?
Enemy or ally, civilian or soldier, guilty or innocent. It mattered not. If he perceived one to be an obstacle, they died. He maintained that violence was a more efficient solution. It became his mantra.
Oh my god, the Sonic movie,
and it broke my heart.
I think it's just gonna be goofy as far as what it looks like so far.
Those who persist,
the way that they've got it like remade, if you've ever seen that,
I suppose you're right.
Those are actually pretty good.
But I maintain a foolish hope that he might yet be saved and brought back round to reason. I know.
I would love to see the entire movie done that way, the way they remade it, where it actually looks like Sonic.
Might suddenly change.
I'm sorry to have brought this up. It was not my intent to sour you.
Nonsense.
Yeah, the Hidden Blade. Absolutely amazing that we've got it again. What's happening, Cameron? Yeah, this is so much better now that we've got like the hidden blading and stuff like that. It just feels kind of weird, but at the same time, awesome.
Gentlemen, I believe I found the solution to our problem. Or rather, Odysseus has.
How do you? Are you a new guy?
The Greek hero, you lobcock.
Allow me to explain. We enter Silas' fort. Under the pretext of
yeah, it's kind of weird, like when you switch from one AC to the last one. You know what I'm saying? Like playing from Odyssey, going back to like the Ezio trilogy and everything. It's like kind of tough. Kind of tough.
First, we need to find ourselves a convoy.
It does become a little bit of a pain in the rear. But like I kind of miss these old kind of games. I kind of miss them. They were a lot of fun.
Convoy should be here soon. We'll attack on my signal.
Understood, sir.
If we time this right, we can catch them all unaware.
The other thing that was kind of wild was
For all your fishing needs, come to Captain Hornbill. Whether a fleet or a week.
Everybody knows that. The next AC game in Scandinavia, is that the Vikings one? honestly, like I've said before, like I enjoy the idea of Vikings. I just don't feel like right now was the right time for them to have Vikings. I feel like they should have, I don't know, what they should have done was they should have done it at like a later date.
What the hell is this?
No, I know you were joking. Everybody had that's the inside joke about it lowering nation power. That's why we're having shirts made up that say it lowers nation's power. That's gonna come out the end of this month, I believe.
Charles, you and William serve as vanguard. Let no man reach us.
What about me?
You and John will follow from a distance and keep watch over us. I'll signal you when I have need of your services. We're here
I
to
love
help
the
you,
Assassin's
along
Creed
with those held
series.
inside Southgate Fort.
Free me.
I would
Not a door
love to
inside
see
the
them
gate.
do
Can't chance an inspection of the gate going
a
wrong.
remake of the original one though,
I'll see you safe.
or a remaster
You have my
actually.
word.
And if they make a remaster of the original one, I want it to include Bloodlines, which was the
You know anything about
PSP
this operation?
only
How many men will I suspect? The nature of the
copy of the Assassin's Creed that they had. PSP had a mission where it was, I believe it dealt with Altair, and I had it for the original PSP, but I really, really wanted to see it just come to life. I wanted them to do something like this. Kind of the same way that on this remastered game, they have AC3 as well as AC3 Liberation. Liberation was originally a PlayStation Vita game, and they started adding it to like other things. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a messed up joke.
Ho! Identify yourselves! Where is Lieutenant Jones? What's the meaning of this?
Engage the enemy!
A lot of people are actually, that's why they're using the twerk. Like, some people are finding that the, oh my god, Elijah, in the shower, really?
You, in a car.
You're bringing me in the shower, dude?
Reach us!
Come on, bro.
You're to meet the Reaper.
No, a lot of people have found that, like, they've got problems with, sometimes the PS4 or the Xbox breaks down, and then they decide that they're going to go and do the XP twerk just to get their XP back and kind of get back to where they were.
Say the word,
And I
I'll
mean,
cut them down.
if you're doing stuff like that, I could see you doing the twerk. But if you're doing it from 0 to like 100, you're crazy. You're going to have a ton of problems.
Engage the enemy!
Meet the Reaper.
Who the heck is Erica?
All clear!
This is messed up. I'm murdering all these people and whatnot, and like no other soldiers are like, yo, where'd all those guys go? Where are they? What are they doing right now? Yeah, freaking, I can't believe, like, how, like, you could blow through all that ore and not get anything. That would be crazy.
Delivery for Silas.
Well, you would have a ton of problems if you went from 1 to 99, because you would have to, like, now go and get back, like, whatever gear to match your level. So if you're in a level 1 area and you're level 99,
I'm freeing you.
that's going to be
Just
a
as
problem.
Now, if you'll allow me to explain.
Yeah, the next AC is supposed to be
We
Vikings.
should give us away.
No, she won't.
What's the plan?
Free the captives and avoid detection.
What of Silas?
Yeah, that's a
He
good
dies.
build. Any build where you could just one shot or like just
Know when you're ready to
light them
strike.
up and go, that's kind of crazy. Find the captives, find the general, perform assassinations from a corner spot. Oh yeah, well, I mean, if you've got the Helix sets, that's one thing, but some people, they don't even have that. And that's just madness. You know, like if you're gonna go without... Oh my god, I forgot how to crouch. Nope. Okay. Do I have a crouch? No.
Greetings. How fares the watch?
Who are you?
Thomas, just last week, in fact.
Us.
So said Silas.
Who have we got then?
All rather straightforward.
Prisoners.
Watch for
I said
disturbances.
stop.
Ensure order is maintained.
what to do?
A good friend of
Merchandise.
Oh, no, you don't tell us we can't.
Yeah, I was already level 99, so I didn't have a problem, but I decided I was gonna go and attempt, what do you call it? I thought I was gonna attempt, just doing it to level 99 just to try it out. And I thought that was kind of crazy. Wait, how do I free these guys? Oh, here we go. Did Odyssey control CIA? It's freaking annoying. Yeah, that set is killer, honestly. You could do a lot of crazy stuff with that set.
Apologies for me tardiness. Cutter had me working late. You know Cutter? Well, who do you think got me this post? We're like brothers, me and him. Now, what's the style that wanna do?
It's kind of tough, like, if you have no way of adding, you know, like, extra stuff and whatnot, if you have no way of getting whatever gear and stuff like that, it's kind of like a pain. Oh, Battlefield? Nah, I don't play Battlefield. Not really into like Battlefield and stuff like that. I'm into like certain games like that. This guy, he's got no slaves here, and he just came to like take a look at the empty shackles.
Who have we got then?
What are you talking about?
Prisoners. Who are they?
Prisoners? There are no prisoners.
You know who I mean. The fellas we caught.
They do not exist.
There's guys like they don't exist. They're the Men in Black. Oh yeah, I did this platinum on PS3. It was such a pain. I forgot who it was. Actually had a what do you call it? Somebody actually had a way of doing the XP twerk using like an electric drill or something like that, an electric screwdriver, and it just kept like turning. It was pretty wild. Oh, these guys are gonna chase me.
Oi, fellas. Apologies for me tardiness. Cutter had me working late. You know Cutter? Well, who do you think got me this post? We're like brothers, me and him. What's the style you wanna do it?
Yeah, you know what? Depending on what you find in certain games when they're single player, like you know, that's why I did like a lot of like these videos and stuff like that to help people out, because like you'd be surprised how many times you're trying to do something in a game and you can't figure it out, and it's just like a pain. It should be like any day now, honestly. It should be very soon, possibly even for the weekend. It's just a matter of like explanation for it. That's the hardest part. Yeah, you want to know something? They no problem, twerking. Great. Like the mechanics of this game, they actually changed it up. They had a certain formula for every Assassin's Creed up until this one, and it was like one of the most hated control schemes that they ever came up with. People were so angry about it. Yeah, I'll give out my Discord link. Yeah, people really hated this scheme. They hated like a lot of stuff to do with this. This was like such a pain. There was a lot of things people hated about this game. Even what do you call it? People even hated the fact that it was the way that Connor spoke. He spoke like one of those old-timey like cowboys and Indians type of Indians.
An hour of quiet was all I asked. Instead, I'm awakened not 10 minutes later by this cacophonous madness. I expect an explanation, and it had best be good. How? How did this happen? My precious merchandise set free? It's unacceptable! Rest assured, I'll have the heads of those responsible, but first we clean up this mess.
I might show the ore glitch
Seal
after it's
fort,
patched.
Kill any who try to escape. I don't care if they be one of us or one of them. To approach the gate is to be made a corpse. Am I understood?
I don't want to show the ore glitch because, like I said, it's pretty much stealing.
Push them back.
Go on here. We'll hold back the guard while you deal with Silas.
What's happening, class? I don't think we're gonna fight gods in the Vikings thing, in that Valhalla thing. I don't think that's what's gonna happen. I think what we're gonna see is, well, honestly, we may see something like that. You never know. Man, I don't even know how to like break the attack, how to run, how to parry. This is so annoying. Yeah, somebody in comments said that they found a what do you call it? They found a way of doing it, and they don't know if it's the way that I did it, which I thought was kind of wild.
He's here. Stop the interloper. He's the one responsible.
Glad to have you with us. I could use some help.
The Order stands united.
Kill the intruders, all of them.
I honestly, when AC Odyssey first came out, I was really worried about it. If you look at a bunch of my older videos, I was really panicked. I thought that like it was gonna suck. I was so worried about that.
Who are you?
Because a lot of things were not making sense.
You don't know me, but I believe the two of you are well acquainted.
I made a promise to you, Silas. One I intend to keep.
Like, first of all, it went further back in time before Origins, and I wasn't the only person that was like kind of worried about that. Like, a bunch of other YouTubers were like questioning it, like, how could you go back even further? Where are we going with this? Like, would you be able to go back all the way to, like, you know, caveman times?
But not for very long, I suspect.
I honestly do think that it will deal a lot with like the ships and stuff like that. It'll deal a lot with it'll be like Black Flag. You'll have to travel a lot of places, I believe. I don't know where they would travel though.
It's been several weeks now since we freed the Mohawk prisoners from captivity. I had hoped their leader might make contact, but there's
I would think that
my men grow restless.
They would
want to know what
do
I do not have an answer.
What do you call it? That they would do something where the Vikings are actually looking for artifacts, because that's what they did.
Hopeful that he might make contact with one of those we saved. There was a woman there that night. It was she who helped the others to safety. If we can find her, I believe I'll have my answers. So, I watch and wait, hopeful that my true mission might finally begin.
You know what I would like to see? I would like to see an Assassin's Creed that actually went back to Eden and showed how Eden was created and stuff like that. I think that would be cool. Where you actually play as like Adam and Eve or something like that. Or some other like assassin or something that was escaping their whole order and stuff. Yeah, most likely it won't happen, but like that, if they're gonna go further back, like that would be an interesting time period. I mean, the whole reason they didn't want to do a thing where you go from the Peloponnesian War to Rome again, like they were saying, like in Legion, they didn't want to do it because they were worried, like, we already did this before. So they really didn't want to, like, continue doing that kind of thing. They didn't want to do it over again. But the thing is that, like I was saying yesterday, you're going to run into, like, multiple time periods. You're going to run into the same time period multiple times. Or the same areas multiple times. It's kind of like in Assassin's Creed Ezio's trilogy, in the third one, the Revelations, he went back to Altair's area. And to me, there was like absolutely nothing wrong with that. It was kind of like cool to see him, you know, back there searching for Altair's library. I thought that was really cool. Oh, and whoever said that this was the most annoying platinum they had, just imagine how annoying it was to get this platinum on like the last gen consoles, and you actually had to do the multiplayer as well. See, Angel, that's actually a really good question. I don't know that they'll do that. And I would really love to see something like that. Honestly, I feel like Odyssey was a missed opportunity, and you'll hear me, was whoever you picked to be the assassin, obviously the other one was Deimos, you should have got Deimos' side of the story. If Cassandra was the canon character, and Alexios was Deimos, it would have been cool to, after you played through Cassandra's thing, play through Alexios's thing the way that, you know, like from his perspective, from, you know, the whole fact that, you know, like he thought, you know, they abandoned him and everything like that. That would have been cool. Assassins in space. That's kind of where I'm worried that they're gonna go. They're gonna get so tired they're gonna go into space. But that would ultimately defeat the whole point of Assassin's Creed. That they the way that they make the past a priority, I think, is pretty cool. Yeah, like when you do that, like that would be kind of cool. It would be kind of cool if like you could go and you know, like do like a whole playable map of Deimos hunting down the Eagle Bearer. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine, like, after you played the Eagle Bearer's mission, whichever one you chose as the Eagle Bearer, the next thing you did was you got to choose Deimos's missions. You got to go and basically hunt the Eagle Bearer, decide whether you wanted to believe that the Eagle Bearer was, like, related to you, that you had a family, that you weren't abandoned. I mean, that would be a lot to take in. That would have been an excellent addition. Do you know how many people would be playing this game still instead of waiting for DLC? You know what? That would be cool if they did it in the future as a DLC. But the thing is that you got to figure they already like listed what the DLCs would be, which are you know, the Fate of Atlantis and the Legacy of the Hidden Blade. See, my favorite Assassin's Creeds are honestly the whole Ezio trilogy. I actually loved. And I'm a real big fan. I didn't think I was going to be a big fan of Origins. I loved it. And Odyssey. I didn't think I was so scared of Odyssey. And Odyssey is so good. What's happening, Mystic? Yeah. I saw where you said except for Phobos. What would really be cool is if they actually did extend like DLCs, if they actually did give us extra DLCs. That would be cool. The thing is that, like, because they gave us the season pass, they won't go that far. You know what? That's actually good to point out. PS3 and Xbox, it did have 3D compatibility. I wonder why it did. You know why? Probably because they figured that the next gen consoles had 4K. I think the Vikings will work out well. Especially, like, there's so much information you could write about the Vikings, like them searching for artifacts. Tang Ina? Gagoako? What did I just say? Did I say something like I drink toilet water or something? What'd you make me say? Assassin's Creed 3 I kind of enjoyed, but like I feel like it took too long to get to like the assassin part. Yeah, you know what, Simon? A lot of people couldn't stand Connor as a character. A lot of people, Connor is the least favorite assassin. And the thing is that, what do you call it? The whole point of this game, like, it changed a lot of stuff. It was, like, really messed up. Like, a lot of people were, like, really upset with it. And then when Liberation came out, like, people were kind of upset about that, too. They were just like, you know, like, this is not what we want in an Assassin's Creed game. I thought that it was kind of brilliant, though, the way that they did Liberation. Because in Liberation, you actually, you got to use different type of personas, which I thought was pretty cool. I would have loved to see that kind of mechanic again. But I guess they had no need for that kind of mechanic when Origins and Odyssey came out, where you could just do builds with like the Hunter, Warrior, and Assassin.
Thompson's Brook Avenue maltings and hop distribution. A wider selection of brewery services than any other maltster in the city.
Yeah, you know what? That idea about the base, that would be cool. A base like that would be awesome. What is this? Why do I have an arrow here? What is that signaling? Wow, I haven't played anything like this in forever. What is this, like a hidden area? My best build is always the assassin. I did do hunter builds, and the hunter build was like so OP, but it does get boring after a little while, and they nerfed it, so that was like, oh, okay, well, that makes sense. I did all this just to get to the edge of the freaking map? Are you kidding me? Bro. Yeah, the hunter build, it one-shotted everything. Look at this, you don't even mount the horse the same way. So annoying. Oh yeah, that Sphinx set is sick. As far as hunter builds go, it is sick. Yeah, you know what though? Like everybody, the whole thing with epic builds or epic gear is that so many people, every time you show like a legendary set, legendary sets are easy to show builds for, because you know everybody could obtain a legendary set, you know, and like everybody who actually shows you builds, they try to use the actual like common legendaries that you can get. You know, they try not to show like, you know, the first Civ set or you know, the Sphinx set or anything like that, because you know not everybody is gonna buy it, not everybody is gonna go and you know, like hunt down the pieces for it. But the thing is that they show those legendary sets so that way you have a general idea of how you want your build to look. Epics, they come in all types of different flavors. Well, the epics are supposed to be, I don't know, the epics, the way that they made them, they're pretty wild.
Have you found her?
She's made camp not too far from here.
Excellent. Well, the sooner we're done, the sooner we can get out of this cold.
Yeah, that's why everybody bugs out over it. Because it has the 4
We'll move
engravings.
faster on horseback. I am afraid I have some bad news, sir.
Oh?
Braddock is insisting I return to service under him. I've tried to...
No, I'll play Origins next.
No doubt he's still angry about losing Pitcairn. To say nothing of the shaming we gave him. Do as he asks. In the meantime, I'll work on...
Yep, I played Magnetic. I played every single Assassin's Creed game. I even played the side-scrollers. I even played the mobile games. I even played the what do you call it? The things that like nobody liked. I even played the yeah, I played Liberation.
Fire's only just been snuffed. Snow recently disturbed.
I played Liberation. I played Bloodlines. I played the ones you couldn't get on mainstream systems.
Onyx.
These tracks are fresh. They must be hers. Seems she took to higher ground. Out of the snow and into the trees.
You know what? I liked the way that Origins and Odyssey went. I like the direction it goes. I can understand some of the choices that they make because I can see in the original game even you were able to go and make a choice. You could go to like one area or the next. So, you know, like I could understand the whole choice thing. Like you've always been able to make choices since the beginning. But the controls, they got down pat. The controls in the earlier games were okay. When this game came around, they really altered them a lot. And then, I don't know, I kind of feel like Origins and Odyssey was a good way to go. For which game? Liberation, really? I didn't have a problem with Liberation. I thought it was kind of cool the way that they had, you know, the 3 different playstyles.
Wait here.
But then, you know, they took that, and that's why we have Warrior, Assassin, and Hunter now. Although they don't have, like, unique perks.
Oh, damn it. Wait! Come back! You return to Braddock, Charles, before he grows suspicious. I can handle things from here.
But, sir...
But nothing. Go! Stop running! I only wish to talk! I am not your enemy!
Well, Origins, they improved on the mechanics and stuff like that for Odyssey.
Only let me speak! Enough with these games!
Yeah, sometimes that was cool where you could just push one button and counter. Oh, I forgot this. I forgot how they... Oh, I forgot all about this. You know what? No, Ubisoft really does need to listen to their community, honestly. They really do. That's important. Not listening to the community is how you lose the people. But when Origins came out, you know, they kind of went a new direction and it actually worked. They took a gamble and it worked. But if you really don't listen to your community and stuff, like that's going to be problematic. No, I don't think everybody wants the old AC combat system back. That'd be crazy. This system, no. Well, you know what? A lot of people were upset when Origins came out. A lot of people felt like, you know, like, oh, this is not Assassin's Creed. And the thing is that it really was. It was great. You know, they came up with an origin story. They gave you, you know, like this idea of like what happened and stuff like that, which was cool as hell. I felt it was like really awesome. And then, you know, like playing through it, like as massive as it was. Yeah, Bayek was an amazing AC character. You know what, Magnetic? I agree. Far Cry really does need to take a break. That freaking Far Cry 5 I thought was cool, but then out of nowhere it gets like so boring. Like you don't have what do you call it? You don't get once you kill everybody that you can, there's nothing else to do. There's no other things to do once you kill like everybody in the region. And then the other thing that got annoying was, what do you call it? When you got the DLCs were major disappointments.
Are you touched in the head?
Me, Haytham. I come in peace.
Why are you speaking so slow?
Sorry.
What do you want?
Well, your name, for one.
I'm Gadzit Zio.
Well, pleased to meet you. Gadsdi.
Just call me Zio.
Dio.
Zio.
Dio.
Love language barriers. They're awesome.
Tell me why it is you're here. Where did you get this?
From an old friend.
I've only seen such markings in one other place.
Well, the prequels to Assassin's Creed are obviously to do with, you know, like going in the past. Far Cry, really,
look,
they didn't need to go like into the past. They didn't need to do Primal. Primal they did because Far Cry 4 had that kind of like
close to here,
backwards thing.
Meet me there, and we'll see if you speak the truth.
I can't pronounce her name after being sober. A Watch Dogs prequel? That would be sick. Black Panther, huh?
That town hosts soldiers who seek to drive my people from these lands. They're led by a man known as the Bulldog.
Edward Braddock.
You know him?
He is no friend of mine.
Every day, more of my people are lost to
You guys do know that Watch Dogs, Far Cry, and Assassin's Creed are all linked, right? Which kind of confuses me because now that New Dawn is canon, how does that affect the Assassin's Creed world?
But first, we have to find him.
Is Layla gonna get out of Atlantis and discover that the world is destroyed?
I don't trust you.
I know.
Yet you remain.
That I might prove you wrong.
No, they're linked as in you could find links between all three games.
So I know.
You'll find, what what do you call it? The guy from the first game of Watch Dogs actually kills the
if not
the producer, that Pierre guy or whatever, in Assassin's Creed
myself.
Black Flag.
I hope so.
Oh, and the movie is connected too. Layla's best friend was the daughter of the girl in the movie.
French are ready to move on our positions. Wonder what Braddock intends to do about it.
He's already left for the advance camp. I'll wager our little holiday here is just about ended. We'll be marching south before week's end.
I want to go to this bar.
Can't stand being quartered there. The endless crashing of the waves. The sting of the salt in my eyes.
Yep, they had that as well.
And shitting everywhere.
You're sure that's where we're going?
Aye. The Bulldog's putting together another expedition.
Well, that's what they're calling them now. Expeditions.
Aye. Smart too. Slap a fancy name on something and all evil is excused.
Well, the reason they made the Animus look that way in the movie was because they wanted to give the guy the full body thing. They wanted to explain how the bleeding effect worked.
Me?
No, the other cock Robin.
Well, I was leaving.
No, a lot of that stuff is actually canon, not just Easter eggs, but canon.
Well, now I'm going to feed you your teeth.
And you were worried I was going to be the problem?
There's a favorite scene where he's in this bar fight. Damn. Hate them getting gangster on these people. All I'm doing is like blocking and throwing. I'm not even fighting. There we go. Down goes that guy. Now, if you'll go down, there we go. Kicking the nuts. That always works. Knockout arrows. Nice.
That's nothing.
Here. This should stop the bleeding.
Thank you.
That would be awesome. Hatham twerk out. Look at this. This is just madness. Can't even get a Hatham twerk going. What the heck is this thing talking about? Internet connection quality. I have mega stupid upgrade speed. What the hell? And where's ETP to like verify that? Or to record that? I don't know, I have super fast dial-up that could freaking basically power the entire neighborhood, so I don't know why it even did that. Oh snap, I forgot you could hunt the animals in this game too. Wow, I totally forgot about that. This was the first game where you could actually hunt animals. No, I play multiplayer games if they interest me. Like, honestly, back in the day, I used to play like all the Assassin's Creed multiplayer. I used to play the BioShock multiplayers. Not a big fan of like COD and things like that. I used to play a lot of Destiny, and then that got boring. Let me see, what do I even have on my rack here? I have like 2.9 billion games on this thing. I gotta actually do like a video where I show you guys like my entire game room, my entire domain, because I've got like a butt ton of games for like all kinds of systems and everything like that. The multiplayer game, it all depends. My most played game is definitely going to be Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Or actually Origins. I think Origins I have that beat. I think I have like over 500 something hours on Origins.
Having second thoughts?
Hardly.
Favorite AC game is a tie between the 3 Ezio games, Origins and Odyssey.
I'll keep watch from here.
I can hide in that cart.
What's in the wagon? I need a full inventory.
As you wish. Let's see. 2 barrels of salt, 12 pounds pork, 10 pounds beef, 7 dozen eggs, 16 wheels of cheese. None of it French, don't worry. 5 bottles of whiskey, a couple of dozen new uniforms, boots, leather for patching, blankets, a cart feed for the horses. What else? That's it? That's all there is?
Woo, I thought he was going to come in here. I forgot that.
Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them.
What would be the next AC setting you guys would want to see?
Good news. General Braddock refused the offer. There will be no truce. Damn it.
Why can't I... What the hell? I drew too much attention. I couldn't duck. I couldn't do anything. That was bought.
Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them.
There are a bunch of time periods I would love to see them do.
There will be no truce. Damn it! Why, George? What reason did he give? He said a diplomatic solution was no solution at all. That allowing the French to retreat would only delay an inevitable conflict. One in which they'd now have the upper hand.
There's merit to those words, as much as I hate to admit it. Still, can't he see this is unwise?
It doesn't fit well with me either. We're far from home with our forces divided. Worse, I fear Braddock's bloodlust makes him careless. It puts the men at risk. I'd rather not be delivering grim news to mothers and widows because the Bulldog wanted to prove a point.
Where is the general now?
Rallying the troops.
And then it's on to Fort Duquesne, I assume?
Eventually. The march north will surely take time. There's a copy of the plans in the command tent should you wish to review them.
At least this will be ended soon.
I tried, John.
I know, my friend. I know.
That map will surely be of use. I need to find it.
No, I don't think they have an early caveman AC in the works. That would be crazy if they did. That would be so unnecessary. If they did something like that, I mean, I don't even know how they would explain that.
To cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them.
Well, Liberation kind of had some Aztec, like little bits and pieces in it. As did Assassin's Creed 4. Oh man, I really hope that there was no report on it. That would be so crazy. I hope that was a freaking April Fool's joke. Oh, snap. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. They really should have just did they should have went with Legion instead of the Vikings game for now. They should have also done I kind of feel like they should have done even that AC adder that was rumored. I think even that would have been cool. Not to say that the Vikings is not going to be cool, but like I just feel like the Vikings I just don't feel it was the right time for the Vikings, because you took us into the past and all of a sudden you fast forward, you know, to like the Viking period, and it's just like, I don't know. They should have kept us around the Peloponnesian War or around Rome and stuff like that, where everything was tight-knit around that time, and then gone for Vikings. Go for Vikings fresh. And then do other time periods that way. That would be cool. What's happened, Temptistica? Yeah, I think AC1, they should have done that. Yeah, all the Striders are well, Cloister. You know what? There were so many unanswered questions by the time we got done with AC Origins. And I was really hoping they were going to explore that. And they didn't. Yep, this is the remaster. They honestly, they left a lot of stuff open for Assassin's Creed Odyssey or Origins, honestly. No, this is the remaster. There was a lot of things that they left open that they really couldn't, like even just Bayek's Apple of Eden missing. Like they didn't address that, and I felt like they should have done that. No, they got to stop with the comic books, man. That actually infuriates me. Like, we lost out on fighting Juno because of the comic books. No, I've actually never played Persona 5. I've never played any of the Persona games, honestly. I know people that play them though, they really enjoy them. I don't know, I don't really do JRPGs though. I'm pretty sure I've done 1 or 2. Like, I've definitely done Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest and stuff like that. I think the last JRPGs I've ever played were on, like, the Sega Genesis and stuff like that. Super Nintendo. Well, you know what? It wouldn't have made sense because they were civilized or they weren't civilized or organized, but if it would have showed like how we began to gain intelligence, that may have been the story behind that.
What news?
Braddock has left to rally his troops. They're marching on Fort Duquesne. It'll be a while yet till they're ready, which gives us time to form a plan.
No need. We will ambush them here near the river. Go and gather your allies. I will do the same. I will send word when it is time to strike.
You are now incognito. Look at that, I tried to whistle for the horse. I forgot the horse doesn't exist here. You know what? They said that they wouldn't do an AC Japan because they feel like it would be too cliche with ninjas. But if done right, I'm pretty sure they can make it happen. It's coming. It should be here by the weekend. Yeah, it's coming. It should be here by the weekend. It's just, we're trying to do the final touches because it's got to be done in a way that we can present it to you, that like you guys will, it'll make sense. Because like if I explain it and I show you how to do it, you're going to be like, wait, what? Got to be able to give you a step-by-step kind of guide. Got to give you, the ability to follow it, just like the twerk. It's slightly complicated. And if not explained correctly, it'll get really complicated. But it's not... Like, once you get it, you got it. Just like the XP twerk. And you know what? They could do an AC Japan. I think one of the reasons that they're not doing an AC China is because the side-scroller was China. But to me, that's no excuse because if they did... They did the side-scroller China, they did the side-scroller Egypt, and they brought us Origins. You'd be surprised, Simon. Some people really do struggle with Drachmi. Me, I have no problem because I always sell off all those bows. I have like millions upon millions at any given time, but... Well, you see, the reason I think they gave us the AC 3 remaster is because Atlantis is at the end of this. But the thing is that the Atlantis that's at the end of this and the Atlantis that they gave us in Odyssey are two different Atlantises. You know what? The Chronicle series, I really did not mind at all. I thought that it was kind of cool. It actually did give you like some backstory. Yeah, and you know they redid well the India one still like it was done in the same kind of context as Egypt was, where like the way the guy looked and everything like that, it was kind of crazy. Yeah, I think India as a main game would be cool. I think Russia as a main game would be cool. Same with China, Japan, but for some reason they won't do that crap. I don't know why. They did World War II in comic books, and for some reason they won't do it in an actual main game, which makes no sense.
Meet me there.
Gentlemen, let us away.
Well, no, you see, the thing is that they do want to go back in time, but the thing is that we just went from 49 BCE to 400 BCE, and now they're bringing us back forward to like the ADs. They're bringing us to like 700 AD or something.
First it was too cold, now it's too goddamn hot.
And humid too. It's a right swamp, I tell you.
To say nothing of the mosquitoes.
Warm weather and bugs are soon to be the least of our worries.
What? You mean the bulldog?
What's happening, Hyde Penguin?
We'll be in that one's beef soon enough and on to the next.
Where's your boy Lee gone off to?
No, see, Elysium is not literal Atlantis. Elysium is like their version of heaven. So you're gonna go to like, or hell. You're gonna go to these 3 areas. The other 2 episodes are gonna take us to other areas of the afterlife. And we're supposed to fight, you know, like those gods or whatever.
I expect he'll be welcomed back with open arms.
Well, Hired, you obviously have not been in one of my streams. I like to try to speak to all of you guys. I don't think Layla's gonna make it. I think that at the end of chapter 3 or at the end of the Vikings game, Layla's done. She's dead.
United in their desire to see Braddock sent away. The Abenaki, the Lenape, the Shawnee.
She will be in the AC game.
You?
But
who do you stand for?
At the end of it, I think we're gonna see her die like Desmond.
What would you have me do?
The staff of the Hermes Astromatiga is gonna be
Follow.
What do you call it? Oh, listen, you're gonna find a lot of other dope shit. Trust me. What's happening, Damone?
Everything all right, sir? Just
is it Trevin? You guys, you feel free to drop by anytime you see that. Hit that bell so that you're notified every time I'm on.
But it shall not always be so. In time, our holdings
you guys could even catch me on Twitch, and I'll be playing there as well. Acting a fool the same way. Yeah, a lot of people actually do like Layla. But like I said, I kind of feel like she's going to bite it at the end of the Vikings one. Because that staff is going to kill her. She's not going to live forever like Cassandra. Although that would be an interesting thing if they had her live forever like Cassandra.
With the noose they've built. This must not come to pass. We must sever the cord and send them back. This is why we ride. To offer them one last chance.
It would be awesome if they remastered all of the Assassin's Creed games, the original ones, gave them Odyssey controls, and at some point in the game, as an Easter egg, we find Cassandra somewhere in the background.
Your ambush will provide the perfect cover for me to deliver the killing blow.
Ooh, Alethea becoming a villain, that's a possibility. Juno was a hero at one point.
Your signal.
There, in front of us.
Oh yeah, they'll definitely keep stretching out that game. Trust me, they'll stretch out that series. Damn, I gotta kill this one guy. What's up, my dude?
Kill them!
Yeah, a lot of people are upset, Hired Penguin, that I called it the XP twerk instead of the XP glitch or the XP teabag because they feel that it's teabagging. Yeah, I think Victoria's a villain too. I seriously think she's a villain. I think she already is the traitor because out of nowhere she just showed up and Alethea clammed up.
I'm telling you, how could anyone call too high? The ground is uneven. The French push back, there'll be a lot of opportunities for us up north.
And it wouldn't be the first time in a game that like we had a traitor in the Mist. And there are so many connections, like, honestly, in fact, if I Talk Star Wars is in here,
You are grateful.
there are a lot of similarities between, well, because you're still dropping low. So it's not exactly teabagging, it's clam stamping or whatever, but, you know, Cassandra has no nuts, so it's not, it's twerking. Yeah, see, there was a traitor in the Mist, class.
Sir.
And Alethea keeps saying there's a traitor.
Where are you off to, Edward?
Yeah, it is a powerful build. Yeah, so you're doing the teabag. Yeah, I could see them being the. I could see her being the interloper. Come on, dude. Why can't get on the road? What are you doing? Oh my God, this is like ancient times. Why are there people blowing up and dying and everything? Oh my goodness. Assassin ninja Indians and stuff. I don't know. I gotta look back at some of my old videos and see like how she refers to him.
I never took you for a coward, Edward.
Come on, then!
Ooh, you shot my horse in the ass.
Such arrogance.
What is wrong with you?
I always knew it would be the end of you. Is the end of you.
Don't.
Oh, you're gonna get shot.
Before he gets away. I said go!
Oh snap, she just cracked him in the jaw. Yeah, I gotta look at all my old stuff. I gotta see what it has there.
You're a hypocrite, Haytham. I'm sorry, Edward, but you forced my hand.
You know what? To me, all the Assassin's Creed games are compelling and addictive. You just have to get, like, into it. Maybe the Japanese guy. I don't know if he would be the traitor, though.
Your death opens a door. Nothing personal. Well, maybe it is a little...
Are there any other guys that,
pain in my arm.
Thank you, James. I am compelling and addictive.
In arms.
Once, perhaps.
Are there any other guys that were on her team?
I've forgotten what you did.
There was only Hiyoshi, right? That's the only guy?
not engender peace to cut your way to resolution.
Wrong. Whether we applied the sword more liberally and more often, the world
That's true. They did call Hatham the interloper.
than it is today.
In this instance, I concur.
Yeah, I don't think it would be William Miles.
Farewell, Edward.
Maybe. Yeah, see, that's why like I like the lore of Assassin's Creed, the entire series. That's why I'm so angry with Odyssey, because they kind of walked away from the lore.
Now I've upheld my part of the bargain. I expect that you will honor yours.
Follow me.
What would really be crazy is that they bring Desmond back with the Shroud, which is another piece of Eden, and Desmond is the ultimate traitor, killing everybody. He wipes out the Assassins and the Templars. That would be sick.
No. No.
You seem disappointed.
I thought that I held a key that would open something here.
This room is all there is.
I expected more.
You failed, Hatham. You don't have the Apple of Eden, which is actually what opens the door.
What do they mean?
It tells the story of Yotzitzizu, who came into their world and shaped it for what life might come.
Oh, so that's what they call the Isu.
She had a hard journey,
Or actually, that's what she called Juno.
but she believed in her children and what they might achieve. And though she is long gone from the physical world, her eyes still watch over us. Her ears still hear our words. Her hands still guide us. And her love still gives us strength.
Woo! You fall in love with the white man.
Kindness, dear. Thank you.
Class, I read that wrong. I saw I love these Isu nipples, but I didn't see the TE before the MPLES. So for some reason I looked real quick and I saw nipples. And I got kind of excited. And then not excited. Interloper could be a spy or a traitor. I try to stream like every day. Like that's my new thing. Like this past week, I think, past 2 weeks, I've been trying to stream every day. I'll stream for a couple of hours here, and then I'll stream a couple hours on Twitch. And it's always like this on either or. It's always like some crazy, nonsensical, we're acting up, being crazy, saying insane stuff, talking about Assassin's Creed or other games. Listening to me getting drunk and eating donuts. All kinds of fun. Yeah, Hikari actually hurt my feelings. My favorite Assassin's Creed game is actually a tie between Odyssey, Origins, and all three Ezio games.
It was not the right place.
The others are waiting.
That would be crazy if you could romance Hikari and, what do you call it? What was her name? The other one.
Gentlemen.
Why is the name escaping me? Persephone.
Please, sit.
Then you would have heard me like laughing my ass off, like as I was talking about 8-foot women.
Was no more than a painted cave.
Yeah,
Although
Borderlands
it
3 is
contained
going to be
images
sick.
and script, which means we are close.
Not close enough, it seems.
We need to redouble our efforts and expand our order and establish a permanent base here. Although the site eludes us, I am confident we will find it.
Truth.
Hear, hear.
Furthermore, I believe it is time we welcome Charles into our fold. He has proven himself a loyal disciple and served unerringly.
Romancing the Isu would be
We should
badass.
be able to share in our knowledge and reap all the benefits that such a gift implies. Are any opposed? Very well. Charles, come, stand. Do you swear to uphold the principles of our order and all that?
I mean, you could romance everybody else in that game.
Never to share our secrets nor divulge the true nature of our
You
work.
could romance a damn goat in the game if you
Do
wanted
so
to.
from now until death, whatever the cost.
Why not the Isu?
I do.
Then we welcome you into our fold, brother. Together, we will usher in the dawn of a new world, one defined by purpose and order. We will usher in the
That would be crazy as heck.
You are a Templar. May the Father of Understanding guide us.
Oh yeah, this blew my mind when I realized that they were all Templars.
Wait, what?
Obviously blew Desmond's mind too. That they were all Templars.
You all saw that, right?
Wow.
Well, indeed.
I would love to have romanced like half of those old people in like the old AC games. You know what would be crazy, honestly? It would be crazy if like they remastered all of the old Assassin's Creed games, like they remastered every single one of them
He's your ancestor too.
up to Odyssey.
Really?
And when they got to Odyssey,
It's like dealing
or you know, like in every one of those games, you would see you would see Cassandra somewhere in the background or something, or she would show up for like a little bit.
Wrong? I'm sick of being treated like I'm not even here. Desmond, do this. Desmond, do that. Desmond, you better figure things out because the sun is going to turn us all to ash. And I know I was really nice to you, but actually I'm just another Templar plot twist.
Yeah, how you like them
I would
apples?
very much
That's
like to be
hilarious.
Controlled by a magic space wizard so that you can murder me.
And Odysseus,
So there's your answer.
blah,
I'm sick of
Odysseus.
being a goddamn
That would
pawn.
be a pretty wild game.
I thought it might be different with you. I mean, you're my father, but turns out you're no better than the fucking Templars.
Oh snap!
Those bastards again. You hear me? Everything I do, everything I have done, has been for you. Maybe I pushed a little too hard, asked a little too much, but try and remember exactly what's at stake here. You need to get it together, kid.
Punch him back.
Running out of time.
Right, that was unusual. Well, I'm just going to pretend that this never happened and get back to bringing everyone up to speed on where...
Punch him back.
The news isn't good. It appears this temple is powered by a collection of, well, I guess they're batteries. You found one on your way in, but there aren't any more, at least not down here.
Any idea on where we
I can't believe that when he dies, they just leave his body.
Yeah,
Why
so
would you do that?
Intend to tiptoe into the Abstergo database. Now, if I can cross-reference these particular devices with their database, then maybe we'll get lucky.
See what you can do.
Obviously.
When there was a silence there, I was looking to see what the options were to like
Here, or we can head back to the Animus.
choose to do something. And why do they keep like changing Rebecca's face in these games? Like, look at her now. That's not how she looked.
What are you working on?
Lots of different stuff. If you're going into the field, we need a way to keep tabs on you and stay in touch. Hacking into local security systems won't cut it.
Thanks.
For what?
I don't know. Everything. You sacrificed
Actually, they weren't kind of secretive with Desmond. They actually let it go to comic books.
You put all that work into the database and helped me solve Clay's puzzles.
I know I haven't been the easiest person to work with, and I'm sorry for that. I just want you to know that even if I'm shitty at showing it, I appreciate everything.
Why is his neck like that? His neck's all craned and everything? Yeah, Abstergo recovered his body, but like I don't even know why he was able to recover the body. That made no sense. Oh wait, look, did you see that? Yeah, see, that's my thing. Like, it makes no sense that they didn't put those in the games. Yes, Hired, they are the same voice actor. Look.
All right, here goes.
Well, you're welcome. Like and subscribe. More orgasms to come.
Templar Alguego Tadinyaro Darhox. Ne on ha at Getsani.
More orgasms on the way, like and subscribe. Oh man. Yeah, but you know what, class? What got me is that the new writer, yeah, he did kill him off and everything, but then he didn't even do anything good with him. You know what I'm saying? Abstergo gets him. So Abstergo, why would you leave behind such a body of knowledge, literally? Look at everything that they're doing with it. You know? And then he had an illegitimate son, and that's in the comic books. And we don't even know about we don't even hear about that. Then we're excited to like fight Juno in Origins. We were supposed to battle Juno, and we end up not.
How was nexi dosa izi nakahanda di yahaze?
Man, this is like how I grew up. In a village of Striders. Yeah, not only is it stupid that they don't finish the stories properly in the games, but like that's why I don't like certain exclusive games. Like Bloodlines shows you what happens to Altair after the events of the original Assassin's Creed. And, you know, unless you read the book, or, because they have the novels of all these Assassin's Creed, unless you read the novel, or you played the game, you don't know what's going on. In Assassin's Creed Revelations, there was so much going on about who he got married to, his kids and everything like that. And if you played Bloodlines, you already knew that. Yeah, and to me that was so whack. That's why like it was refreshing to have Layla come out of nowhere, and it's like, okay, now we have an actual protagonist. You don't even know what happens to all those employees that you played as. And then Bishop in I think it was Assassin's Creed Syndicate. They when she shows up in the comic book, she has a whole big storyline. Yeah, see, that's how they do it. That's how they make their money. They make all this extra money doing that. It makes no sense. there are so many stories and different things that went on that you don't know unless you read the comic books or even the books in some cases. Yeah, Bishop, that was crazy. Everything to do with Bishop was crazy. Yeah, it makes no sense that they would do that. That they would give you this these characters and basically like you have to figure it out. You have to figure out where these characters are from and everything like that, instead of giving you a solid background on them. I don't think Sean died. But they don't show what happens to Sean or Rebecca. Where the hell are these stupid kids? They do have Assassin's Creed fan fiction novels. Well, not fan fiction, but they do have novels, and the novels are just sick. Yeah, you only hear about William Miles and
Dusty.
what the hell are all these little punks? Little bastards. In the original plan for Odyssey, we were supposed to get like over 30 hours of present day like gameplay, and it was supposed to all be relevant, but they didn't do that. Yeah, Ubisoft, I don't know why they did it that way. I don't know why they decided to leave behind so many characters. Or not add all the characters that they should have, or just mess with us so bad. What the hell? I just looked in here. Yeah, but the writers, you know, like I understand that the writers, you know, they maybe they don't have great writing, or they do change, and like you don't want to pick up somebody else's story, but at the same time, like, you know, you're not completing the stories, you know? You're leaving a lot left behind. with the whole thing with Assassin's Creed Origins, you actually there's like a whole section with the guy that you meet, the redhead guy in that DLC, and there's so many things left unexplained. And I did a video on that where I was like, dude, like this guy's name alone means like trickster god and everything like that. And it was just crazy that, you know, like you couldn't you couldn't play through it, you know, like you couldn't see anymore. You couldn't witness anymore. Bayek just said, screw it. The messed up thing is how you pick up what do you call it? It's kind of crazy how you would just pick up somebody else's work and try to do it. That's kind of hard. When you're picking up somebody else's story, it's kind of hard to like write a similar story or kind of expand on it.
Have we here?
No, like if let's say Layla, let's say whichever studio stopped working on Odyssey, they went to, you know, the Origins team. The Origins team came and picked up the story of Cassandra. It would be hard to write that when another studio already came up with the idea.
Listen to that. He knows English.
Small for a savage.
Spirited too. We have questions for your elders. Only tell us where your village is.
It should be about lowering nation power.
Best do as he asks, child. I could snap your neck, you know. A little more pressure, and pop. The sad little flame of your life extinguished. You are a nothing, a speck of dust. You and all your ilk, living in the dirt like animals, oblivious to the true ways of the world.
Let me ask you all a question. What is the principle behind Origins and Odyssey right now? What are we looking for?
No. You cling desperately to your ways, too ignorant to know your folly. But I am not.
Why are we looking for the spear and Atlantis and everything in Assassin's Creed Odyssey?
And so I spare you, that you may carry word to your people. Let them know the sooner we are given what we seek, the sooner you can return to your pathetic, empty lives. A fair trade, is it not?
What? I was thinking that the other day. I was like, wait a minute, what is the point of Assassin's Creed Odyssey? Why were we looking for Atlantis?
Why do you ask?
So I can find you.
I look forward to it.
Yeah, I honestly, I couldn't even remember like what we were doing or why we were doing it. He said, "Yeah," and that means no. See, I should really just do what I do and research that stuff. And then do like a whole series on the lore of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Or Assassin's Creed as a series. Because I have so many different things that I've done on the lore. And I really should like look further into like some of these things. Yo, this kid's a ninja. You think so? A soft reboot? I don't know. I don't know that they'd be doing that. That'd be kind of crazy. I mean, it would be hilarious. Actually, not really hilarious, but it would be kind of cool. Like I said, it would be kind of funny if they did a remake of all those games and we see Cassandra in the background kind of like helping them along or something. Lift it, homie, lift it. Lift it for your mama. Well, no, I think they were actually looking for Atlantis because when you do the real ending of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, the purpose is to find Atlantis. It would be cool if she did. I gotta admit, this free run was actually kind of cool. Like, could you imagine Cassandra's like up in a tree right now looking at him? Like, what is he doing? Yeah, that did make it lore a bit messed up as well. Primarily because, like, that was one of my main problems with Layla's animus. How could you not know? How could this thing basically allow you to relive the memories of somebody that lived long, long ago, but it can't tell the difference between a boy or a girl? And then the other thing is that how did it find only Alexios and Cassandra's DNA? Why didn't it find Leonidas' DNA, the DNA of everybody you stabbed with the spear, animals you stabbed with the spear? She's in Origins. Especially since Leonidas is supposed to be part Isu. Why not have him as the main assassin? A statue of Cassandra is in the older games. Or in Origins. It is... Oh, snap. I lost my ally. See, I don't know why they... That's why, like I was saying before, it would have been crazy if what they would have done was they would have given us a kind of dual play game where we're playing as Cassandra, if she's the main character, and then we get to play Alexios' side of the story as Deimos. Because that would have been great, because then we would have seen his side of the story. How, like, he thought his family abandoned him, how he thought, you know, like how the cult found him, you know? I think that would have really made for like a great game. Or just amazing replay. Yeah, see? Something like that maybe. That would have been cool. Where's this guy? Come on, dude. That would have been sick. That would have been a sick game. You know, kind of like, if you think about it, they gave us Assassin's Creed 3, and then they gave us Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation. And Liberation is basically the other side of the story of Assassin's Creed 3. Because Aveline is actually in the territories. She's one of the people. Connor might have even ran past her a couple of times. Yeah, or they could have done like Syndicate did. But it gives you both sides of the story, which, to me, that's important. That would have made the most sense, to have both sides of the story. I mean, it's not impossible. They do a lot of things with these games. Oh, God, the hardest trophy has to be that stupid one where you have to travel every single land. You know what I did to get that trophy? Legitimately, I went and I found every single ore. by grabbing every single piece of ore is how I traveled to every single piece of land. That was how I did it. Yeah, you know what though? Part of me feels like they do it purposely, like they leave certain things open to interpretation, or they leave certain things alone. I would like to see more, honestly. I mean, I know Ubisoft watches my videos, so those fools, they need to get on this stuff. Oh snap! I fell. Yo, this man is like he's dead.
Nahoda, what got ni guruni?
Yatta wak kwenyo agwego yang gani haraunge. Ga ga der har de zinora agwego an seroroge. But the ga isere ya the ga yeri zinigo yang gani. Don't for harige. The ga garden on ostha.
It actually would be awesome if they yeah, it would actually be a lot more awesome if they kind of had like a solid script for all their stuff. That would be amazing. They should have like at least they should have one team of writers that works on the games, and then the programmers actually develop what their vision is. That would just make a lot more sense to me, I think. Yeah, see, you're absolutely right, Mike. Like they really should have thought that through. They shouldn't have given you the option if they're going to say, okay, this person is the canon character and this person is not. And it was kind of crazy because the way that a lot of us YouTubers found that out, we actually spoiled ourselves and went and got the novelization, and that's how we figured it out. But what a pain that was. Well, no, you know what it was? For some reason, and I'm, you know, like, I'm not judging anybody, but there are, like, you know, some people that really do not want to play as a female protagonist. Especially in certain countries. In certain countries, they really, they don't want, you know, to play as a female protagonist. They feel weird.
Yeah,
and I mean, you do what you do, you know, like you play the way you want to play, but yep, you give them like a little while. It usually takes like 30 minutes, and they post to the channel, and then you can watch them freely at any other time. Oh snap, that's right, I have to hunt these things down. I'm gonna get you right. What? Wait, why is it doing that? I have my bow. And shoot. Very good. Yeah, usually, believe it or not, like a lot of you guys come up with some great ideas. And I usually, like, when you guys come up with great ideas, I actually shout you guys out, too. You know what? I gotta say, it's fun. If you have any questions, you feel free to ask, because honestly, it is a lot of fun making videos. It's a lot of fun, like, doing this. No problem. Feel free to join anytime. Oh, snap. Yo, that's badass. I forgot that you could do that. A lot of people make me laugh because they don't want to play Odyssey until they, or the Fate of Atlantis until they have all of the DLC. What the hell? How do I place a snare? Let me see. Here's my inventory. I have hare meat, hare pelt, and rabbit's foot. Hold R1. Oh, there we go. Okay. Woo. Man, it's been so long since I played this. Oh, wait, I gotta make the snare, don't I? Wait, why is my controller acting so weird? What the heck? That's what I thought too, but it shows that they've got 10 of them. How weird is that? What the heck? I guess it must be. Huh, that's odd. How odd is this? Wow, okay. Oh, this makes no sense. Interact with the clues to analyze them. Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe I didn't do that. Oh, there we go. Ah, I see. There we go. Had to analyze it first, I guess. Wow, that was weird. It happens. It happens. It's absolutely insane. Track a deer in the area now. There we go. Now we know we have to examine the clues. We just figured out Blue's Clues. We just figured out Blue's Clues.
Yeah, kaya gwire danu gahure au naya anga daksa de ne ganehum. Negi gas kaya da gesnu sage angats de zi anjena. Onaktis kena asun a ange. Toga oskenundu ayungeniga amadego. Taguaderoro.
Wait, I'm gonna do this with my hands? I'm gonna kill a deer with my bare hands. Or with my axe. Oh, now they're teaching me to get the bait. Look at this. Look at that. The deer is coming. You see that? Using the bait. I'm a master baiter. Look at that.
Ona deni rorage zina hoda de odum zohum. Onze jatka zera neyunt kar harakwa.
Now to check my snares and see if there's any rabbits or evil creatures.
Yama.
That would have been hysterical if Testiclos would have been canon. Could you imagine if Testiclos was actually the canon character? Ooh, wait. Air assassinate an animal? That's hot. Could you imagine? Testiclos was in Hades' underworld. Having sex with goats. Wait, how can I air assassinate that dude, man? I want to air assassinate him. I want to assassinate him. I want to be in a tree and jump out. And kill him like Darkwing Duck. Alright, everyone be quiet. Shh. We're gonna kill these deers. Here we go. We're gonna kill them. We're gonna throw some bait here. And then we're gonna climb this tree. And we're gonna wait for the deer to show up. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Now. Oh, you're dead. Oh, you're so dead. Yeah. That's how you air assassinate an animal. That's how you air assassinate an animal. Now what I want here. Let's analyze this clue. What is it? A deer rested here. Not for long. Not for long, dear. Throw some food there, and I'm gonna wait up here. And I'm gonna assassinate him. Could you use bust a nut on him? That'd be hot. Come on, dear. Go get that. Go get that. Yeah, you're dead. You're mine. Gotcha. You've been murdered. And I got your meats. What is that? That's a fox? What the heck is that fox doing there? Wait, there was a clue back here. Or was there? There was no clue. That was messed up. They played me. Am I killing your sleeping habit? I'm sorry. I don't mean to. You know you're having a good time, though. Don't lie. You're having a good time. What is this here? A deer marked the ground. Okay, I'm done with deer, man. I'm trying to find two different other animals. Animals. It's 2:33 and you've got school. Holy guacamole. You're going to be tired tomorrow. Hey, what are these little things? Those are like foxes. You're gonna be tired. You're gonna be so tired. Yeah, I just used the bait and the snare, so hopefully I catch one of those foxes or something. All I'm finding are deer so far. Where did my snare go? Hunt one more type of animal and combine bait and snare to catch an animal. I did combine bait and snare. Where'd I put it though? It just disappeared. It's like not around here. I probably should have stayed near it. Oh, not that far. I'm basically at like the beginning of the game. This is after you find the village and stuff. Yeah, they usually are. They usually are. Twerking jokes and all this other stuff is a lot more fun. It's a lot more necessary. I think it'll give you sharp wit. The hell is that? Oh my god. Wait, can I get closer on this map? No, I can't. What the heck? I literally laid it out somewhere around here and I lost it. Watch it have killed an animal and I can't find it. All these animals are going crazy. Look at this. They're all running in circles. They're like, no! Darkstrider's evil. He's gonna kill us all. Okay, I'm just gonna stay nearby and see if it catches anything. Gonna hide in the tree. Or not. Can I hide in the bush? Yes. Oh! It caught something. It disappeared when it caught something, though. I think. Wait, see? It was right here. And it's not. What the heck? I don't get that. That was kind of weird. It should have snared something. Yeah, I'm not trying to catch the deer. There's like a fox nearby. I was trying to get that little bastard. Here we go. There we go. A hare ate some flowers here. Yeah, you're mine. This is where you die. This is where you die, little hare. Fall into my trap. I'm gonna climb up here and wait for it. Get away. Cool. What's this? No. Is it really? What in the fart? What in the farfignugan? Okay, now hopefully just a bunny goes there. That's all I want is a bunny to attack that thing. What is that? That's a fox. That'll work though, because I've already got a bunny. Nice. Well done. Yeah. Let me go find my homeboy. Hopefully he found a bunch of animals too. I'm not even going to pronounce these guys' names. If you guys think I suck pronouncing Greek names, you know I'm going to suck pronouncing these guys' names. Oh snap! It's a burr. It's like Dance Dance Revolution now. Yeah, I do that. I suck bad pronouncing certain names. Crap, this bear is hungry. Holy fart. This bear trying to kill me. He's trying to kill me.
Agua gets honey, was get nyaga. Nyawa.
I'm the Jahtandi ona. I always see Ranaja get Hodit Nigo Rayanda, ne Tinojera Yah Ezo de Tiena.
Nexiato deot.
Oh, Niot.
This is Assassin's Creed 3. Sequence 4 completed. Very nice. Full sync. All right, everyone, I'm going to end the stream here. I think I'm going to go to Twitch in a couple of minutes, so you can feel free to join me there. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Please like and subscribe. Tell your friends about it. Tell them to like and subscribe, or else. Just drop in the comments below what you thought of the stream. What would you like to see me play in the future? And like always, thank you for watching.